Taylor, Commercial Roofs of Texas. We talk a lot about PVC membrane versus TPO membrane and the differences in why we do what we do and why we offer the products that we do. And so one of the big keys to TPO versus PVC is fire. Your TPO is a petroleum-based product, your PVC is not. And so we're going to do a little demonstration. We talk about it, but we want to show you. So right here I have a piece of TPO. Right here I have a piece of IB PVC. IB Roof Systems has made this PVC since 1978. TPO has been on the market for about the last 22, 23 years. And what I'm going to do is I have a lighter, and I'm just simply going to put flame on the PVC first, and we're going to see that it'll melt, but it won't stay on fire. So it has to have flame on it. It's not combustible. It has to have flame on it to cause it to burn. Okay, when you take the flame away, it'll stop burning. TPO, on the other hand, once it starts on fire, it continues to burn and it gets hotter and hotter. So we're going to do the PVC first, and then we'll do the TPO and see how it works. So we're starting to see it melt, and the flames are getting a little bit bigger. So we're going to leave it on here. We're going to let it go. So it appears to be burning on its own. So now I'm going to let the fire off, and we'll see what happens. So it's no longer burning. So we're going to do the same thing with the TPO now, so you can see why we're so insistent upon using PVC versus TPO. So I'm going to start on the corner. Of course, the wind's going to blow. It would appear that we have fire. I've removed the light, the fire source, and the TPO is now burning. So I'm going to go over to the other corner of the IB PVC, putting the heat to it, getting it to melt. You'll notice that the TPO is now fully inflamed, and it's actually dropping little fireballs off. It's dripping, and as it drips, that flame is going to cause whatever's underneath it to catch on fire. So understand that your building prevents weather from getting to whatever it is you have in your building. In our case, our warehouse with our equipment, our machine shop with all of our fabrication equipment. At the end of the day, once the TPO catches on fire, it's virtually impossible to distinguish it or extinguish it. And as you'll see, it's dropping little fireballs. And I have now gone over here and tried multiple times and I cannot get the PVC to do any more than melt. So, and we'll do this for you at your facility. We'll go out in your parking lot in a safe place with a fire extinguisher, and we'll show you that we're not just making this up. So again, the reason we like PVC, doesn't catch on fire. The reason we don't like TPO, you can see. It's now lit, and it's going to take quite a bit to put out. So I'm going to let it fall to the ground, and I'm going to take my PVC and I'm going to extinguish the fire on the TPO with my, again, and this is IB Roof System PVC. Been making it since 1978. It's incredible material. I highly recommend that you let us come out and talk to you before you put TPO on your roof.